Hey y'all, welcome. Wow, that's really loud. Welcome to Editing Time with Professor Colbye.
I'm not going to add a title to this first clip because it kind of already had. It would be weird if I went
Yeah.
Colbye
Okay.
Presents
So let's see if we can remember what we did. It's
and then did a title like right here. That would be just kind of weird. So I'm not going to. Okay, so that's going to be the intro. And it'll go here.
sport. Yeah.
And so, okay, so that rolls into that clip.
Yeah. What's this?
Okay, this one needs to have transition to white, and then this one is going to be the first official clip, not an introduction. And so, what do I call these things? This is the one with the computer with the hacking, future times hacking. Um, so this is the text. I just click add text and double click it so we can type the stuff in. This is going to be um, future times hacking, which is Mass Effect. And it needs to be on the left side, and it needs to be in a font that in a color that sort of sticks out, which I usually go with this light blue. Yellow works really well too, but I hate the color yellow, so I don't put it in there. And I also like to do italicized. That's a great word. Maybe bring the font down. Maybe bring the size down a little bit. Franklin Gothic Medium. That's what I use for this. And I've been sticking with that with these text titles, something. So, but I want it to fade in, and I got a file already saved. It's called the Best of Twitch Fade. So it's I don't have to set those little dots every time. So let's see how that looks.
Yeah. What's this? Ooh, it's decryption. This is cool as shit right here. Check. So if you've never seen this before, this is how they decrypt things in the future times.
Okay, now we got two options that are right that strike me right now. I'm thinking of either putting it right here where it was,
What's this?
cause see, I say what's this, and then the text comes up, or
Things in the future times. You have an arrow.
put it here where it says where I say future times.
Decrypt things in the future times. You have it.
No, that's no. I like where it was. What happened? There we go.
This. Ooh, it's decryption. This is cool as shit right here. Check it.
All right, so that's a good. So there's that title. Um, Twitch 6.7. So there's that title, and we've just got a few more to go. So this video is actually almost done, which feels good. It's been a while. Oh, what about title this one?
Look at this. Boom. Oh shit.
What? Oh man, because that when I posted it in the Facebook group, I didn't. I titled it "The Greatest Moment of My UT Career," but I don't think I'm going to do that here. But I'm going to add text, and we're going to call this clip. Unfathomable Miracle. Whatever. That's fine. And that was in Unreal Tournament 2004. Now, because I set all the settings for the last text, it saves it. It saves it, so I don't have to change anything. Whatever the last text you edited, that's what it's going to save it. Because remember I changed it from the white text to the blue text, and then I made it italicized. I don't have to do that, every single time. Best of Twitch Fade, and that font's like way too large. So this is how long it takes to put the words in the things, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how that looks. Needs to be. I don't like that title. I'm just going to call it Miracle. A miracle. Period. You know what? You will never see this again. Because
Halsey had an aneurysm. Look at this. Boom.
because
Never seen that ever. You will never ever see that again.
awesome. Okay, so that's good. Okay.
That again. It's beautiful.
And this is one that I've added.
Oh.
Okay, now this particular one, I want to do something special. This, you see how far away my rockets are from Crasher? This is it. I was actually trying to hit him. That's not a joke. These are my rockets. I was trying to hit him. It's such a bad shot that it needs to get a little bit of extra love. So what I want to do is I want to do a freeze frame with the text saying an actual shot attempt is what I'm going to do. And I want it to be some kind of an arrow pointing to the rockets. So how do you do a freeze frame? What I like to do is, now let's get the perfect frame. Let's get the perfect frame. Alright, so I do this for the single frames. You know what I should do? I was thinking about copying this clip twice, and then the second replay do the still shot, freeze frame. But what I'm going to do is just do the one clip, and first off, this is going to be called the worst shot ever, because it is the worst shot ever. Who would disagree with that? The worst shot ever. Unreal Tournament 2004. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm the best singer that's ever lived. So then you got to go here and do the the best of Twitch fade. 15 minutes. Unbelievable. It's amazing how time flies when I'm doing this shit. It's felt like 3 minutes. Well, maybe 5. But it's not. It's 15. How about that shit? I'll stop it right there. So cut the clip like I just did, and then go to take snapshot. 1080 HD, of course. Screenshot saved. Now place on sequence at the cursor. So now, see how that works? That really is an awful shot. So stretch it out, make it last a few seconds. So it's going to stop right there. And as if anybody needed to be told this, it's just to re-emphasize how shitty of a shot this is. It's letting y'all know that the editor knows how terrible this is. So I'm going to add 2 text clips. I also need to save real quick. There we go. We're going to stretch these out to about here. And I want it to say like enemy or opponent. Opponent's a good word. Opponent. with an arrow going right there. Oh, okay, that's terrible. So how do I make that go over? Well, do the FX. And it needs to go to the right a little bit. So we just go to Add Effect, Position. It's easy. See where it is right now? Horizontal offset. Make it go this way. Yeah. So maybe like a 10. Maybe a 25. Maybe a 35. Maybe a 37. Maybe a 36. Maybe a 35. And the vertical, we're going to go, oddly enough, if you hit down, it goes up. I don't really know why that is, but let's do a 15. Let's do a 20. Well, let's do a 20. Perfect. Okay. And this is one of those situations where I'm not going to do a fade because a fade wouldn't work in this instance. And that part needs to be actually coinciding with the freeze frame. So let's check it out so far. Boom. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah. So, okay, this is good. This is good. And no, this needs to not be capitalized, and it needs to say target. No. Yeah, target's good. Okay, now this one also needs to have target in it. Target. No. This one needs to say, this needs to have a right arrow. Rockets. Clearly. Except it needs to be right there. Okay, cool. See how easy this shit is? It's just so easy. Ooh, I got a message on my phone from Matty Ice. What's up, homie? Alright, add effect. Position. So this one needs to be way, way over. Excuse me. And we need to go right there. Now let's check out the full clip.
That again. It's beautiful.
It's the worst shot ever.
Oh. Oh my God.
It needs to be a little bit longer, actually. No, wait. Just kidding.
Oh my God. I'm getting a phone call. Oh shit.
All right, now this is a real life phone call from creditors about my student loans. So
I'm getting a phone call. Oh shit. Getting a phone good.
I'm going to call this
I'm getting a phone call.
I'm just going to call this I'm getting a phone call, LOL. And it'll be, you know what? It'll be our little, yours and my little inside joke. So when you watch the video, and you've seen this video also, it's like, yeah, I remember when that happened in real time. And that was Mass Effect. It's actually one of the longest clips ever. That's good. 12's good. Because 13's unlucky. So, moving right along. This thing is super long. It goes all the way to... Yeah. It goes all the way to here. A couple of minutes. Several minutes, actually.
I would. I'm not gonna buy. I'm actually not gonna buy.
Okay, now this is a clip from Final Fantasy where
Get away from me.
you could
Dude, what the fuck?
try that a million times and that wouldn't happen very often. So that's just going to be NPC aggravation. NPC aggravation. Because an NPC is a non-player character. You know? Jesus Christ. Okay. NPC aggravation. Arguably my favorite game of all time. Final Fantasy VI. Badoosh. Okay. And then we got to do the fade. Fun stuff, huh? 10 out of 10 video. Entertainment value.
Get out of me. Who's this? Who's this Jagger fella?
This is gonna be.
So
This is Moog showing his ass again.
Who's this?
See, Moog, if you wouldn't have showed your ass, I wouldn't have put you in this video, the making of, and the actual video, Best of Twitch 6. Because he...
You hear that? What you want to do, Moog, is you want to get good at computers first.
I gave him several times, several tries to be nice. He didn't say such harsh words in Vegas. I guess he didn't have as much of a problem then. Kind of interesting. But we're gonna call it. This needs to be.
Editor, put that one in.
Oh, this is. Oh, Hayden saw me editing this real time.
Editor, put that one in. Damn. How's that feel?
Cause see, that's not the original audio with that clip right there. This little one right here.
Damn. How's that feel?
So just for the record, Smash Crash was not laughing at Moog. He was laughing at a separate instance that was like a couple seconds later, and I just put that audio with the meat teabagging Moog because for me it feels better. But what do we call this epic clip?
I'm not gonna buy.
NPC aggravation. That needs to be longer for sure.
I'm not gonna buy shit.
Cool.
Who's it?
This is where Moog just loses his shit. It needs to be something smart-assy, smart-alecky. I love you, Moog. Unreal. No. No, seriously. Because everybody knows it's... Everybody knows it's UT. So that'd be kind of funny. So that's good. Put the fade in this one. Oh. I'm gonna give me some cocktail. You remember that from Half Baked? Cool.
Who's this Jagger feller? Who's this Jagger feller? So this is. Fuck. Why can't I block Colby?
So that was done.
Oh shit. Oh Jesus Christ, man.
Okay. That's just an unexpected moment that happened in Mass Effect. It's where she shoots a guy. I don't know where to call it because nobody's gonna know what the hell's. I don't even really know what happened in that scene other than some guy got his brains blown out, and I didn't expect it to happen. But we'll call it. So yeah. Oh, no, that's not good. I don't know what to call these things sometimes. Perfect. Nailed it. Will that fit? No, it will not. Awesome. You know what? That one might not actually fit because I've done this before. There was one video, I don't remember which one it was, but I put these fonts in there, and when I rendered it, part of it got cut off, and it took like 45 minutes to. Whenever I hit export video and I'm trying to finalize it, it takes a long time for it to render, and because part of the text was cut off the screen one time, I had to do that entire process over again, which means I can't use my computer, and it's all for a typo. That's the kind of shit that drives me nuts. So that's why I made it that small. I do want to make it out to here, but I'm scared it'll get chopped off in the post-production, you know. So. Dude, we about to fight John? She just blows his brains out. I mean, I still don't get it. Anyway, we're almost done here. Save the project. Save the project. Save the project. Okay.
So you're saying
Also, excuse me if you sometimes hear my squeaking chair. It sounds like I'm fucking a donkey over here.
Fucking Seth, dude. I love that guy. Where's he been lately? Hope he's alright. Me and Seth, man, we spent a lot of time going on random adventures and games. And come February, it'd be time for Secret of Mana, homie. So, what do I call this one? Classic Seth. That was Grim Dawn, a game that he bought me just because he's a straight up nice dude from Germany. Because remember the clip where it was like trivia with Seth or whatever? The clips that I use of the crowd cheering, that's from I couldn't tell you what city it's in, but it was a camera in Germany during the World Cup final of 2014? Because Germany won the whole thing. Yeah. That must be like the coolest feeling in the world. So let's see how this looks.
So you're saying
Also, excuse me if you sometimes hear my squeaking chair.
And in closing,
We've got to add. No, actually, that's good. That's a good group of people. 'Cause these are the people that have gone out of their way to. Well, not these two. The top two, especially Game Grumps. I watch Game Grumps every morning, but these top two are massive YouTube channels. If you know the Angry Video Game Nerd, that's what Cinemassacre is. So those top two are channels that have inspired me. These bottom three everything's in alphabetical order, by the way. These guys have gone out of their way to support me. This is going to sound really douchey and arrogant, but they've gone out of their way to show love in some way, shape, or form. I'm not saying this so that other people will do it. I'm just saying they have genuinely shown me that they appreciate on some level the videos that I do. And a lot of times it's just us hanging out and enjoying each other's company. But the reason why they get on here is because of the tremendous amount of love that they've, again, gone out of their way to show. Whether it be a post on the video, whether it be a video comment or a Twitch comment, or just showing up when there's nobody else watching me stream. Those things, you guys have no idea how far that goes with me, because from like a morale standpoint. Jesus H, 35 minutes. We need to. I have to finish this like right now. So we did that.
And in quit fucking camping and do something.
This is pretty much done, I guess.
Jeez, most accurate beast. Most damage beast.
Yeah, quit camping.
Most stalls beast.
Blue team is the winner.
Colby, you know I'm fucking.
By the way, I'm not sure who that is in the background saying that all you Colby, and they're like, whoever that is fucking hilarious.
Quit fucking camping.
Because I'm the last one alive.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, most accurate beast. Most damage.
Nope.
I know that, but you tell you. Hey, Colby, good job.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway. Oh, okay, and this is another one that I've added that I've got to...
Overkill, I'm sure. He's only had like 15
Yep.
health.
Why did I put this one in?
Oh yeah.
Damn it, Colby, nice.
That's why. Because he was like complimenting me, and then I teabag him. So he...
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
And I wanted to start this one right there. Right?
Wrecked. Fuck. Hey. Wrecked. Fuck.
Okay, so I guess, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and close this out. These three last clips, these last two clips, I guess you're going to have to wait and see how it turns out. So, yeah, word up. I'll see y'all next time for another making of. Okay, goodbye.